wake up somewhere with no idea how you got there, don't look in the mirror. Sitting here, looking at all of you guys right now, I can tell without a shadow of a doubt which one of you have been to sleep paralysis school. That's right, we are all taught this trick in class. Have you ever woken up somewhere with no idea how you got there? Not drunk, not dreaming, just there, alone, someplace that feels wrong, like reality's just a little off. Well, now I know you might be thinking, am I crazy? Or maybe that's a stupid question. Of course I've had sleep paralysis. Let me clarify. You know, the kind where you can't move, can't speak, but it's not a dream. Because when it happens, you're wide awake. You know the feeling. Then let me ask you this. Have you ever experienced sleep paralysis while being in another place? Not a dream, not drunk, just there, alone, with no idea how you got there. Well, if you have, then you've learned the first lesson of sleep paralysis school. If you thought we were done after that last video, then you haven't been paying attention. Reality is never quite what it seems, and the veil between worlds is thinner than you think. And yes, that means interdimensional travel is real. Yeah, you heard me right. Interdimensional. I know the word itself gives some people the shivers. But listen, if you want to keep your head in the sand and pretend it's all a dream, that's your loss. Because what I'm about to tell you has the power to change your life forever. So believe me or not, it's completely up to you. In 2009, a man named Ethan Hayes attended a lecture by a renowned professor about the mysteries of sleep. Little did he know it would forever change his understanding of reality. Years later, during a routine trip to the store, Ethan suddenly found himself inexplicably drawn to an antique shop filled with peculiar items. Upon entering, he noticed an ornate wooden box adorned with an intricate design. Despite having no recollection of purchasing it, Ethan discovered the box in his apartment, and upon opening it, found an antique key that fit perfectly into a lock hidden beneath the floorboards of his closet. This key led him to an underground labyrinth filled with cryptic symbols and messages, suggesting it was part of an ancient secret society. With the help of a mysterious guide, Ethan uncovered hidden chambers containing historical artifacts and secret documents detailing a conspiracy involving influential figures throughout history. As he delved deeper into the mystery, Ethan encountered dangerous individuals who sought to protect the secrets at all costs. With the help of his newfound allies, he unraveled the truth behind the labyrinth and exposed the conspiracy to the world. However, the revelation came at a great cost, forcing Ethan to make a difficult choice that would change his life forever. What you just heard is not a made-up story. This is the actual true story of my friend and colleague, Ethan Hayes. Now, if you're still here, then you're gonna need to take what I'm about to say very seriously. Because what you're about to learn is incredibly powerful. This is only the beginning. It's gonna get much weirder. What I'm about to tell you comes directly from the horse's mouth. And if you think I'm joking, then why are you still here? Because you know what they say, curiosity killed the cat, but satisfaction brought it back. That's why I always encourage you guys to conduct your own research. Not everything I say is going to be true, but I'm telling you now, this information will change your life forever. Let me introduce you to Ian Fisk, a successful businessman who dedicated his life to studying the paranormal. One day, he organized a private screening of a mysterious film for a small group of hand-picked individuals. But when the film was over, Ian revealed it wasn't any movie. It was a recording of a secret experiment conducted years ago. In this experiment, Ian and his colleagues used cutting-edge technology to create a device capable of detecting interdimensional portals. After years of research, they succeeded in creating the prototype of a machine that could detect the energy signature of interdimensional portals. They traveled to remote locations across the globe, searching for these portals, capturing images of strange landscapes and beings that defied explanation. Their discovery of a parallel dimension filled with advanced technology left them astonished. But as they delved deeper into this mysterious world, they encountered malevolent entities that threatened their very existence. Facing danger and uncertainty, they had to make a choice that would determine the fate of both dimensions. So, let's just stop here for a moment. What am I actually saying? If you're trying to process this information, then please allow me to explain. Years ago, Ian Fisk invited a select few people to watch a top-secret film. But it was no film at all. Instead, it was a record of his own experiments. Experiments of which you have no knowledge, because this was supposed to be kept secret. And yet, somehow you've stumbled upon it. So, there's two possibilities here. Either this information is not true, and you should leave immediately, or Ian Fisk's experiments are real. And if you want to continue learning, then you have to accept that possibility. Just consider this. If you're curious about interdimensional travel, then why risk missing out? If you think it's impossible, then why waste any more time? But if you think it might be possible, then this information is crucial. Why? Because what you're about to hear has the potential to change your entire perspective on reality itself. So if you're ready to delve into the unknown, then let's move forward together. But if you choose to turn back now, then remember this forever. The decision is yours. Let's resume our journey back to the moment when Ian Fisk and his team captured images of a mysterious parallel dimension using their revolutionary portal detection machine. Their discovery sent shockwaves through the scientific community and the world at large, but also attracted the attention of sinister forces seeking to exploit this breakthrough for their own nefarious purposes. Faced with this threat, Ian and his colleagues were forced to flee, pursued relentlessly by their adversaries across continents and dimensions. They had to use all their ingenuity and courage to stay one step ahead of their pursuers, utilizing the very portals they had discovered to evade capture. Along their perilous journey, they encounter allies who helped them navigate the complexities of interdimensional travel and uncover hidden truths about the nature of reality itself. As they race against time to stay ahead of their enemies, they must also confront the ethical dilemmas and moral implications of their discovery, questioning the very essence of humanity and the meaning of existence itself. Ultimately, they must make a final stand, risking everything to protect the very fabric of reality from those who seek to destroy it. But this is where it gets really interesting. Do you remember Ethan Hayes? Well, his journey is intricately connected to Ian Fisk's groundbreaking discovery. You see, Ethan was one of the select few individuals who attended the private screening of Fisk's top-secret film. And afterwards, he became Fisk's apprentice, learning the secrets of interdimensional travel firsthand. Together they delved deeper into the mysteries of the universe, pushing the boundaries of human knowledge and confronting unimaginable threats. But as they ventured further into the unknown, their partnership faced its greatest test, forcing them to make a choice that would determine the fate of not just their own existence, but the very fabric of reality itself. So, if you find yourself here, I'm asking you to consider this possibility. If interdimensional travel is real, then what we're about to discuss is even more significant. Are you ready? Here's what I propose. We think of reality as solid and unwavering. But what if it's merely an illusion? What if there are other dimensions existing alongside our own, differing in laws of physics, time, and even the very nature of existence? By exploring these alternate realities, we may gain insights into the true nature of our own. Remember, just because something hasn't been proven scientifically doesn't mean it's not true. There's so much we don't know about the universe, and our current understanding is limited by our technology and perception. However, I urge you to remain skeptical until we gather again. Keep questioning, keep researching, and come prepared with your thoughts. Until then, stay curious, stay open-minded, and remember, the truth is out there. This is where our journey ends for today. But if you want to continue learning, then I recommend you watch this video here.